everyone and welcome back to part 28 of my Collins Family Let's Play here on The Sims 4. So if you haven't seen the last part, Casper met someone at school called Avery. They go to the same school, even though Avery lives in Willow Creek. They're still really good friends and they're probably going to be taking their relationship a little bit further. So Casper's really happy about that. And as you can see, Richard's just talking to him. He's happy for him as well. And yeah, so I'm going to continue today. What's Katie doing? As you've seen from the last episode, Katie's been a little bit abandoned a little bit. She's just going to go and play some games on her computer because, you know, Casper's moving on. It was really her only friend, you know, because she was kind of a little bit bullied at school a little bit because of all how good she is and being an A-grade student and everything. So people didn't really want to be friends with her that much. So, you know, it was hard for her. So now Casper's moving on and everything. I don't know what she's going to be friends with, so we're going to have to try and get that sorted. Anya is just swimming around by herself. She's not really, she's trying to avoid Richard a little bit. And Richard again's just sitting over here talking to Casper a little bit. Not really saying anything at the minute though, but what we're going to do now, so I was actually going to get Richard, like I said in the last episode, to go and visit his brother Ethan, because if you didn't know, I got the MC Command Center mod, and now Ethan is having a baby with Kim Kardashian, so we're going to have to go over and see what that's all about, because that's kind of like some spontaneous. Ethan over here is, I think this is Ethan. Please say this is right, because if I go over here and it's not Ethan, then it's going to be a bit weird. And that's also Richard's sister, who is Lily, I think. Actually, can I just check if I click on this household and then Ethan, yep, and Lily. So they're both at home today, which is great. So I'm going to get just Richard by himself to go and visit Ethan, and they can talk a little bit about what's been happening. Because I don't know if Kim's going to be moving in with them because his sister still lives with them. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see once we get there. So I'm going to pause the recording now, and I'll be back once the loading screen's finished. Okay, so we're at Ethan's house now. I'm going to ring, knock on the door, ring on the door. Can I see them? Yeah, they're just sitting there reading together. So I'm going to get them to knock on the door and we'll go in. So it actually took a long time for that loading screen. I have absolutely no idea why, but it was kind of ridiculous. So this is Ethan. I hope there isn't another Ethan Collins in the game and I'm getting mixed up, but I don't know why he's having a baby with her. So I'm just going to ask about the day because, you know, Richard hasn't seen them in a while. He doesn't even know his sister. So I'm going to click on MC Command Center for him and see if I can find anything out about him. So he doesn't have a spouse, doesn't have any children yet because the baby isn't born. Let's see the pregnancy. So you probably don't want to see this, but I just wanted to see if I could find anything about this. No, I don't know. I thought I'd be able to find out if he's having a baby with somebody or not. So I'm not really familiar with this mod. I don't know. I thought it'd be under pregnancy and I could find out something, but it doesn't look like it. So, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But it did say that he is pregnant with her. So she was thinking about babies. So maybe he's thinking about him. I don't know. But I know he's having a baby with Kim Kardashian. So let's find out about that. So Richard's going to actually tell him that he's actually thinking about having another baby. I know that's kind of random. I just said that. But Richard and Anya have been talking about having another baby, which is absolutely ridiculous because, you know, if Anya, that everything's just happened with the other baby that she just had. Now she's planning to have another one. Well, really, Anya doesn't really want to have another baby. It's Richard's idea. And, you know, they've had loads of kids in the past and they've went straight forward. No, like, really thinking about much or saying, no, I don't really want to do this time. The lawyer just went straight to it. So, you know, if Anya did say no, I'm sure Richard would get suspicious because, you know, he has been noticing her behaviour recently. It's a little bit different than normal. And if that happened as well, where she said no, I think he'd be a little bit shocked, I think. Because, you know, they do wanted to have a huge family. So I'm sure that'll be a little bit unusual for him. So I don't know, Anya's just going to go forward, but she's trying to put it off a little bit. She doesn't want to go and do it right now because, you know, she wants to put this off as much as she can because this isn't really something she wants to do, even though it's her body and everything. She just wants to make Richard happy and she doesn't want to ruin the relationship or the house or the job or everything like that because of this one stupid mistake. So, yeah. So Richard's just talking to her sister about random things, about bugs, cereal. So let's see if there's any other, like, can we ask anything about her career? Let's do that. And let's do the same with Ethan. Can we ask about his relationships? I want to ask if he's single or not. I just want to see if he's in a relationship with Kim or not, or this is just a random pregnancy thing. I don't know, just get to know him a little bit, bright and day. let's see, what else can I do? So, Lily is a writer, okay, and Richard is single, no, Ethan is single, so I don't know what's happening there. We need to go and visit Kim as well. I want to see what's happening with that, because actually Richard did know Kim, well, they still know Kim, but I just want to go over and see that as well. So there isn't really a whole lot more we can do here. They've talked for a little bit, just catching up with his siblings. We've still got loads of other siblings in this game, I believe. And we're just going to head over to the family tree, just look at what siblings we do have. So we also have David, and that's it. So I don't know why, but his parents isn't showing up, the same with Anya's. Because, you know, if you remember, I did set Kingston and Lily to be, well, not Lily, but Kingston as a father, and it's not coming up here, so I don't know what's happening with that. Sandra's also here, but she has, like, why can't I think of his name? Oh my god. Anya also has, like, 3 or 4 other siblings as well. I don't know what's happened. Anyway, I was gonna get Richard to go and travel to Kim's house, but I don't know. I was gonna next go with Casper to go and see his. Oh my god, I can't speak, sorry. Averys house. I was going to get him to go over there, but I didn't want to have to travel back to the house to then go and travel back to her house, so I'm just bring Casper here so I can now travel with him without an extra loading screen. So let's do that instead. So I'm going to get him to travel over to Averys house in Willow Creek, and while I'm looking, I'm just going to see if I can find Thingy's house as well, Kim's house. I think she lives in New Quest, but I'm just going to make sure. I think she lives on this row. Yeah, she lives in this house, but this is actually a house that I was building a while ago, but I kind of gave up on it. So she actually lives here. So I'm gonna get I don't know. Who am I gonna travel with? Should I get, well, Casper's gonna have to come as well, and I'll get Richard to travel over to Kim's house just to see what's happening with her as well. I want to know a little bit more about this pregnancy, because it's a little bit spontaneous, and if you don't know, I haven't really mentioned this before, but Kim and Richard and Ethan are all like the similar ages, and actually they all went to school together, and Richard would kind of have a little crush on her, and, you know, Ethan kind of like got in there, if you know what I mean, and not really, and kind of pushed Richard away, so he's a little bit, I don't know how he feels about this, but, you know, we're going to go over to Kim's house and see her side of the story. Richard isn't going to, like, cheat on Anya or anything. I know he wouldn't do that, but, you know, he's a little bit weirded out about this whole thing, so he's going to go over and see that as well. Richard and Anya are actually good friends with the Kardashian family in this game. Courtney and Anya are actually good friends, and she knows Kim as well. Same with Chloe as well. I put like the Kim Kardashian family, no, not the Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian family in my game a long time ago, and I see them like everywhere in my game now. So this loading screen's taking a little bit longer than usual, so I'm going to pause the recording here and we'll be back once the house is loaded. Actually, it's just loaded now, so I won't cut that out. Anyway, so this house is completely unfinished. This was actually my house I was going to build, like as my childhood home sort of thing, but kind of unfinished. I haven't really done everything. Oh, the textures aren't loading. But, you know, I was trying to do that, but it didn't really work out. Anyway, so they're just going to all talk here instead. So I'm going to check if they're all doing poses. I seriously need to remove them. As you've seen there, Kendall's out. Yeah, I was thinking about pregnancy. Kim doesn't really look pregnant at the minute. I'm going to get Richard to ask about that. See if she's single or anything. So what am I looking for? Ask about day, I suppose. Let's see. I don't know if you can actually find out about pregnancies like this. Can I ask if single? That might be a good one to ask. See if she knows anything about her. Let's see if we can get anything about the pregnancy. Right, this is right then. So as you can see, I need to go to the mother. So a partner is Ethan Collins, with the pregnancy at least. She's pregnant with 1 male, so she's having a boy, and she's in her first trimester, so I kind of just ruined that whole thing, but that's okay. I suppose this isn't really a main part of the LP yet, so it's fine. So let's say she's actually in a relationship with, really? Now they're doing poses again? I'm going to get Richard to just, like, go in a second if they end up doing poses together. Reset her. Can I please? Let's see. How long is this going to take? I want to ask if she's single or not. Get to know, I guess I'll do that one as well. This episode's kind of not going well, is it? Like every other episode is just a big flop. So, let's see. Ask if single. 2 of them? I hope they both do the same thing then. Let's ask if she's single. How long do I have for this episode? About 4 minutes. So, she is a foodie, okay? She is single, so that's a bit unusual. So, this MC Command Center mod is a little bit not exactly realistic. But, oh well. So, I'm going to get Casper here to go and travel to Averys house. And he's just going to catch up with them. Maybe they'll go out for dinner for half time. But I don't want this episode to be too long, so let's go and head over to Averys house. So, I'm just going to get Casper to go. We don't need everybody there. And he needs to meet her family. So, the all-in looks like it. I'm just going to check, is Avery home? Yes, 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 and yes. So everybody's home, so I'm going to get him to travel over there just by himself. Richard doesn't need to go, so Richard can just go home. And again, I'll pause the recording again, and we'll be back once the loading screen is finished. Okay, so we're at Averys house now, and it is weirdly placed. I just kind of didn't really think about that much. And for some reason, it takes a while to load all the textures, doesn't it? I don't know why it does that. Anyway, let's knock on the door. I don't know which door is going to be the front one. Let's just, if you click on the decan as well, it'll take you to the front door. So I don't know which one is the front door. Yeah, it's on this side. So let's knock. Oh, all the doors are the wrong way around. This house is a mess. I don't know why I installed this. So they're just cooking away, and she's just thinking about homework. So let's they have quite a nice house. I haven't actually been here before, I believe. I don't know. So I'm gonna get him to go over and just get to know Brighton Day. Just do a couple of interactions, just catch up a little bit from yesterday. They've been off, so they haven't really had anything to talk about school or anything. So yep, just do a couple of those interactions. This is her mother, I believe, or oh no, that's his sister. Her parents upstairs. So yeah, let's see here. So they're actually, which skills are building up? It must be charisma, I think. So I don't know what this is. Yeah, level 2 charisma. And also, this is actually the same neighbourhood as Brad lives. So I'm hoping that we don't see Brad around here, because if it is, Casper has absolutely no idea about this whole thing, which is a huge secret that he doesn't know, and nor do the kids. So I'm hoping that Eva isn't around here, because that is a possibility. And I'm pretty sure her crib is in here. Let's see if we can see it. It's somewhere here, I believe. Let's see. Which room was it? There it is. So there was Eva's crib. Well, I think we should go here, because get out of here, I mean, because I don't really want to do anything like that. Anyway, so there isn't really any dinners there that he could maybe take a bite of or anything like that. I think he'll get told off if he makes something himself. I was going to get them to go out for dinner, but it's kind of a little bit late now. Or should be. I also need to give Casper a makeover because of his random CC thing, because I haven't given him a makeover since he aged up, so he has all that random CC, malarkey and all that sort of stuff. So let's just do some nice interactions. Let's ask if she's single, because I think we did it in the last episode, but I can't exactly remember, so just want to make sure. And also, Anya isn't really very fond of, oh my god, I thought, like, you know, the tag up there where it says her name, I thought that was stuck again, like the last episode. So they're doing poses, again, excuse me, remove them from the game when I actually do gameplay. So like I was saying, Anya isn't really too fond of Avery. She kind of thinks that she's kind of in it for the relationship, so because, you know, they kind of are a bit rich and have a huge house, and she's kind of like the idea of being able to have all of that if their relationship goes well. So Anya really thinks that she's just in it for that, and, you know, Casper hasn't really been thinking a whole lot of it. He just thinks nothing of it, really. Thinks that his mum's wrong, but, you know, I don't know. I hope it isn't like that, or I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, because I'm sure, well, Casper doesn't really deserve to be in a relationship like that, so we're going to have to wait and see for that. Yeah, so they do have a pretty nice house, but, you know, there's this even bigger stuff, so I don't know if Avery's in for that sort of stuff or not. Just for that, we're going to have to wait and see. So I'm going to get them to actually travel to a restaurant. I know it's a little bit later, and my timer's going to go off in basically 1 minute, but we could maybe end the episode at the restaurant, just a nice little meal together, maybe take their relationship up a little bit more. So, which restaurant are we going to go to? I'm thinking maybe the Melisano, or however you say it, I don't even know. Maybe go to that one, or something a little bit more low-key. Anything wondering? We do have that really fancy one, and the low-key. I'm thinking I'm just going to go to this one in Willow Creek instead. We'll just get Casper and Avery to go by themselves. So let's get Casper and Avery Sanford to go to this restaurant. So again, I'm going to pause the recording and we'll be back once it's loaded. Okay, so we're at the restaurant now, and I'm going to get them to request a table. Should I just go for one really quickly? I really want to get this table. Is he leaving? No. Oh no. Why is he looking like that too? I don't know. Anyway, I really wanted that table because it's all nice and private, but we can't get it because he's there. No, damn. Okay, so let's go for this one then, I suppose. Get them to have a nice little bit of dinner. It's not really busy because it is kind of a little bit later in the day. Well, night, I suppose, so it's not as busy. Is there an upstairs? Well, there is, but it's not. It's just a big roof. Anyway, so I'm going to get them to do that, and we'll end the episode. I'm probably not going to go through the whole meal because oh my god, this episode is getting a little bit longer now, so I need to start wrapping things up. And yeah, so I don't really want, I hope it's not going to be too expensive because, you know, Casper doesn't really have a job yet. Oh, that's the other thing. I really wanted him to get a job, so I'm going to have to make sure for that. So I'm going to request a table. I'll take a couple of screenshots and probably end it there. I'm going to get him to order for the table. What should we have? I don't know. Let's see. Wait until he sits down. I wanted him to sit on the other side so they're kind of opposite each other. Can they get anything to drink? I think he's feeling... Can you get wine? They can get wine? Oh, I didn't even know that. Let's get the wine then. Teen drinking, very bad, but, you know, it's a Sims. Okay, let's just go straight for the main course. I'm thinking something a little bit expensive to impress her a little bit, which at the same time may make this go down the wrong way in terms of this relationship and why she's in it for. But, you know, Casper doesn't really think anything of that, even though his mum did warn him a little bit, because, you know, she was kind of like oh my god, I can't speak. Like complimenting the house a little bit, which is Anya thought was a little bit unusual. You know, at first she didn't really think anything of it. You know, when people come to the house for the first time, like, oh, this is really nice, everything, and you know, all that sort of stuff. And you know, Anya's used to it now because, you know, she has a lot of money and she's worked for it and everything. So, you know, she knows that people are going to be saying stuff like that, which is great. But at the same time, it kind of went a little bit far for her. So I'm not exactly too sure how that's going to go down. So, can you just sit, please? Oh my god. Right, I want to take a little screenshot now. He does have his plumb bob there, but I hope I can kind of get it out the way a little bit. I should have done it once the food got here, but she's coming over to take the order, isn't she? Maybe I could get one with the walls up and him with the menu out? Is that what she's coming? No. Okay, maybe not then. So I'm just going to take a couple of screenshots here and try to get something for the thumbnail, which is going to be hard to cut out all this background, but I'll try my best. I don't know, I always take loads of different screenshots of the episode so I can actually just pick something for the thumbnail. I don't know. So, there we go. I think I've got enough now. Maybe 2 more, and that should be good to go. Or maybe a couple more with the food as well, if it comes in time, because I don't want this episode to be too long. So I'm going to get him to actually... try and do something more romantic, I guess. Let's see, can he reveal crush? I'm not too sure how she's going to feel about this, but she is single and the friendship bar is pretty high, so I'm hoping there isn't going to be too much of a problem with this. I don't know, she doesn't seem to be reacting badly or anything. You know, it seems to be okay. They haven't got any romantic bar yet, so I'm going to just check and do a couple more here and see if we can get this up a little bit before the episode ends, because I really like to end the episode on that, hopefully on a good note. Did it work? No, she still hasn't reacted to it yet. So let's get them to start eating their dinner, even though they're having wine, which is bad. So let's try and get a couple more thumbnails here. Well, not thumbnails, a couple more screenshots of their food and their discussions. So there we go. I think I've got a couple of good ones now. Anyway, so let's get them to chat a bit more. I'm trying to get some more romantic interactions in before we end the episode, but it isn't really going too well, is it? Can we... Why is this... Flirt is classed as friendly? Okay, I don't really know why. Did she take that? Yes, good. Yes. Okay, finally. So, he is very, very happy about this all. Their relationship is finally getting on a good note. Will he be... Oh my god. I can't speak, sorry. Will it be... Oh my god. Will he be... I can't speak. Will he be proving his mother wrong or not about this relationship? I hope he can, because, well, Anya always seems to be right. So I'm not too sure how this is going to go down, but let's take a look and see how this relationship is going to turn out. I hope it's going to be good, because this might be somebody good for Casper, but we're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, we'll be getting a job for him probably in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any other future suggestions for the future of this LP, or any other videos in general, then please leave them in the comment section down below. Leave a like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye!